Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Dicey Dungeons. We're gonna do episode 2 of the robot today. I've already done episode 2 of the robot, but we didn't do it on YouTube, so let's do it again. Plus, I don't know, there might not be that much content beyond the episodes in the game. We might as well play them all. You know, you might not have seen it. So the way that this one works, it's the same as the robot is normally. So it's like blackjack. But let's say you roll a 4 as your first roll. If you roll another 4 on a subsequent roll and you haven't used the previous 4, the previous 4 will disappear. So there's an incentive to use dice as soon as you see them in some situations. Like for example, we rolled a 5. There's no reason, that was perfect, thank you RNG. There's no reason not to make myself a little bit larger so you can get a look at the beautiful visage of the dome. But there's no reason not to put a 5 here. First off, I do want to say, if you want to get really academic, if we rolled another 5, we would bust anyway. So this dice vanishing would be the least of our problems. But if we roll another 5, we'd prefer to have put this 5 in here to begin with anyway. Wow. That's pretty sweet. We'll do 5 damage, and then, you know, we really need to roll a 1 or greater in order to kill the rose. So that's easy enough. I don't want to hit you unnecessarily, but because like the thorns are gonna hurt, but we might as well. You know, I don't think there's any getting around that outside a lucky shot. So, and I'm not willing to stake our bet on the jackpot there. So we got a shield. That gives us something else to work with. I've already beaten this episode. I'm not saying I'm 100% confident we're going to beat it again. But, you know, I have the tools, intellectually speaking. So a 1, I'm like, whatever. If we roll another 1, we don't really like to put this anywhere, even in small shield. So if we roll another 1, it is what it is. But a 4, yeah, I'll dump a 4. I'll cut my losses on a 4. We went over, unfortunately. Even if we had dumped the 1, we would have had 1 shield. Actually wouldn't have made any difference here. I am stunned. This guy's got a lot of poison on me early. So auto roll guarantees a jackpot. We can use this smarter than I've been using it. We don't really need shield. Like literally shield does nothing for us. Roll again. It happens. We might as well put this out here, because auto roll is going to give us a 3 or a 2 and a 1. And then we'll hit you with Lucky Shot. It's unfortunate, but we're going to hit full HP anyway. So there's no reason to heal, and then like rolling another dice. I mean, it could have actually gotten a Lucky Shot for lethal, but it's kind of like an academic discussion because we definitely... He has no means to kill us, and we're going to get to full HP anyway. So if I'm going to take time to come up with the perfect solution, I'd rather do it in a situation where coming up with the perfect solution, you know, gives you an advantage instead of just a feeling of superiority over everybody else. So, the Dryad is strong against poison. We can't manipulate your dice. So, like, pretty much... Well, this can literally only go there. Pretty much you just play your own game at this point, right? Very lucky. Pop this in here, I think, and then just hit you for 5. I think in the early game, hidden for 5 is the best possible option. You got an incredibly strong roll. Congratulations. And, man, we would love to get some freeze, but I don't think the robot is that kind of character. Again, 1, I do not care, to be honest with you, if it gets duplicated. Or erased from existence. It honestly doesn't bother me. This would have incremented a little bit more. But so what? That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Please stop rolling 6s. The poison is what it is, you know. Without being able to incentivize or guarantee freeze from the Dryad, there's not much we can do about that. Let's just pop this in here for now. With some quality rolls. I'm not saying we will get lethal. We won't get lethal, by the way, but we'll get close. I think we're going to kill you next turn. You know what? I don't think I can guarantee that without Lucky Shot. So I'm going to use Lucky Shot. At first I was like, let's heal, because that would at least compensate for the poison from next turn, assuming we are going to get hit for something on this turn anyway. But I think we made the right call to guarantee lethal with the extra 5 damage. Yeah, because like doing 5 damage in a turn is not a big deal. Doing any more than 5 damage in a turn is actually surprisingly difficult for us. So we got enough gold to buy equipment, and we desperately need it. Let me think. Juggling ball is a little too expensive, but I think that or force field is what I want. With force field, we could definitely yeet. Well, we could probably buy both, honestly. Yeah, I think we'll buy force field first. It's a little yikes. But this means the more rolls, the merrier. It gives us some added defense, and this is an enemy for whom, you know, he does a lot of damage. So defense is pretty good. But I think we do want juggling ball as well. Just something to do, you know, to take advantage of having more dice. So I don't mind a 4 in Plasma Blaster. You know, maybe we'll roll a 5 later. Or alternatively, think about this one. Maybe we won't. Let's toss a 3 in here. We're going to roll the dice on this one. Like, literally. We might as well. It's not like we can use it for anything else. That's fine. Would have loved to have used the force field, but life goes on. It's okay. It's only 3 damage? I think we 3 damage plus, presumably. Oh, you know what? A burning 1 we might not actually take advantage of. So a 5 does best here, probably. Possibly if we get a lot of rolls, we'd like it here. But actually, we'll just do this. We'll go for force shield immediately. It's okay. Life goes on. I think we're in an okay position. This is very different. It's not like you can use it more than once because he's got to get 2 5s anyway, but I'm willing to give this a chance. Just take me back, dude. This is very different than the run I originally beat this episode with. But you can see it's just a little wrinkle on top of what you would normally... I think we should take advantage of it, honestly. It's just a little wrinkle on top of what you would normally have. That's beautiful. As the robot, I don't think episode 2 of the robot is that difficult. It strikes me as being just maybe modestly more difficult than episode 1. So I do love Buster Sword. It's such a good guaranteed damage source. But we've never tried Ultima Weapon before, even when I beat this episode myself. So let's crack this open. What do you got for me? Mechanical Arm is beautiful, and it synergizes super nicely with Force Field because it means that we're getting a lot of good rolls out of everything. Or the more rolls we have, the better it gets over and over again. I don't think we will get Juggling Ball, though, because it's a 2 slot, and I don't know if there's any place for us to put it. Well, you might as well... Honestly, you might as well put a 6 in here. Now, I wish that had gone slightly differently in hindsight, but there was no way for me to know that, and I'm not going to be the guy who's sad about getting the jackpot. So you got a 5. You're going to dodge next attack. Definitely by far the best possible option for us. We can just hit him with whatever, you know? He dodged 1 damage. No big deal. So 4 is an even. I'll risk rolling a duplicate to try to increment Mechanical Arm. I think Force Field's in a great spot. I'll risk it again. It's very unfortunate. That's the only one that could have burned us. 2. Deal 5 damage, burn 2 dice. So it actually does 1 damage, which is totally fine. But it does burn 2 dice. It's not a huge problem. Let's deal 5 damage to you. I wanted the jackpot, but it is what it is. 4 poison. That's bad. That's damage. It's going to be hard for us to come back from. I mean, literally, we just can't come back from it right now. But really, the duplicate does not matter here. We can bust, though. So it's not an even number, dummy. Hit him for 3. Put some stuff in your shield, and then try to roll an even. And if it fails, I do think it's in your best interest because you have poison to take him out. Okay. I think that's fine. So we don't have a premium on real estate, but we don't need 2 shields right now with our amount of dice. So do you want cheat code? I really don't think it's that good, but it probably does synergize with Ultima Weapon. So it turns 11 into 10 to 11. So if we're 1 away, it guarantees us jackpot. I'm willing to at least spend money and give it a shot, because I don't think we're going to use small shield as much. Obviously, if we can cheat jackpots into existence, we want to, because Ultima will deal way more damage. Five is good. I think you'd like 5 on Plasma Blaster. It could bust. There's 2/3 odds of a bust. 2/3 odds of not busting is what I mean to say, by the way. We got on luckier than it looks. Where are you going? 8 damage once per battle. It hurts. Hurt quite a lot, actually. Wish I put something in our shield. Oh well. Again, a 5, I think it goes straight into plasma. A 1. Honestly, just give me 3 shield on a 1. Cheat code. Now we'll put it in cheat code, but it's definitely second priority. I don't really care about this one. Ah, you son of a gun. We didn't even get that much out of that turn. So 5 poison. That's painful. This is going to be hard, actually. I'd really like the lethaler this turn. We can guarantee a jackpot, so we want to see like a high roll. That's beautiful. So how does this work? Like, get the jackpot. Hit you for 6. It hit you for 12. Fantastic. We have you killed. Okay. You might as well heal me then. Still getting my sea legs here, but I'm not displeased with how it went. Sorceress scares me a little bit. We have no dice manipulation techniques to use on the Sorceress, so... Do we need shields? Yes, that would be very nice, actually. Shields are good here. So a 4, honestly, is pretty good in Plasma Blaster. A 6... And then, please God, I really want a 1. It's not... I mean, it's not any less likely than any other dice roll, but the punishment for anything, any of the other 5 options is very high. It's quite painful, to be honest. So we got a 4 that's on fire. I think we really want to go for lethal, so I'm going to use the 4. We got another 4. That's pretty nice, actually. Then we're going to roll a 3 on auto roll. So, I do like the idea, to be honest, because this would be 8 damage plus 5. We need to do another 7. Not going to happen. I like the idea of rolling another dice, and we're hoping it's high. It's not great. All we got to do is live, though. All we gotta do is live. Many... I don't even know. Do we want low rolls? Here's the thing. It's you or me. So, yes, I will take the 2 damage. Oh my god. And we get back to full HP. And we have a limit break for next time. It's just that easy. Is it this game's supposed to be hard or something? Just roll the dice better, forehead. I don't really like fixed payout. I'll take it, but... Basically, if you get a jackpot, it makes you can heal for 3 and hit for 5, or you know, heal for 3 and roll another dice, etc., etc. Okay, a 5 doesn't get any better than that right now. A 4 fits pretty well here. If we auto roll, it'll roll another 4. So what do? I think you toss it into mechanical armor. Might as well try to get some benefit out of it, right? Let's get 4 shield as well. That's a 2. So if we auto-roll, we'll roll a 1. Doesn't really give us much. I honestly think you just hit for 2. See what happens. I'd prefer to use a limit break in a situation where maybe things are a little bit more relevant. Like now, for example, at least we could heal. I mean, we could have done 5 extra damage, you get the idea. 3, I'm willing to risk it, and of course in hindsight I wish I didn't, but this time auto roll. Why? It's just that easy. You hit for 12. We don't have an even. 5, I'm definitely not gonna hit you for 6, so you could roll the dice and hope for an even. If you got a 6, you would do, well, if you got an even, I think you would do 6 damage, and then you would need to do another 5. It's not possible. So let's just go for the either lucky shot. Well, it is possible, but not if you... Yes, okay, I understand. Are we going to kill you next turn? Possibly not in our current situation, because we don't have an even. So, I'm going to hit you for the guaranteed 5, and I'm going to grab 5 shield, and I'm going to do a little bit more damage. Now the lethal's guaranteed. And it probably would have been likely regardless, but... Okay, that'll work. This is not... I don't feel like this is an ironclad, like, guaranteed victory. I mean, this is really good. But having something not be fixed to odd or even seems pretty good for me. Force Field is probably the most likely to stick around. So I think that's a good upgrade for us. Why is it the most likely? Because Mechanical Arm, we probably won't get rid of it, but we could. Because we have an awesome... damage spell and Ultima weapon, even if we require our limit break to make it work reliably. So Bump Blade, do 1 damage, get a new dice, value +1. It doesn't count as a roll. I learned that in a different episode. So it does fix odds into evens and vice versa. But I don't think any of these are worth it, honestly. I think we're, I don't want to say happy, but I think we're content where we are right now. At least. This will be a good test. Level 4 enemy with some regen. Okay. I think what I'm learning... Honestly, just dump this in here right now. What I'm learning... is that I'm dumb and either lucky or unlucky. I can't tell right now. Give me 5 shield. You knew it was gonna happen. This is such a scary run because it just it tempts your greed. We have so many locked dice here as well. Okay, so it's a lock 2. Lock. It's a bug maybe. I don't know. Either way, a 5 doesn't get any better than on this probably. Another 5. I'm very glad I got rid of it at least. Let's again add some shield. Life goes on. We really gotta... I gotta get my greed in check. You ever hear the expression, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush? That's like what this episode is all about. Instead of trying to fish to do a little bit better, why not just get something from every dice? This might be an exception because I don't care if we lose a 1 right now. A 3, I don't mind putting into Plasma Blaster. Oh, he's done it. Okay. In this case, I think we really want to try Mechanical Arm. So let's roll. We didn't get an even, which is very unfortunate. We still get to do 6 damage, but an even would have been, like, extremely lights out there. That's just a lucky... It's like a 1 in 216 roll or something, so I really appreciate that one. That helped me out a great deal. Again, 5 does very well here. 2... It's kind of worth keeping for an even enabler, but it is scary. Let's just give me some shield. And you know what? There's a good chance we bust. I'll take 4 damage. You might think... Hey, here's the thing. If you've played as the robot or you've watched people play as the robot, you should recognize by now, busting is not bad. And you can take that to the bank out of context if you want. But that... If you're playing right, you should bust. Because there's no incentive to end your turn under the jackpot. You might as well shoot for the jackpot after you've used your dice to do something. And I'm just... We're taking it real slow, but basically I'm adding shield whenever possible, and then on top of that, whenever we can. If we ever hit a jackpot, it's over, basically. Probably. Okay, so we have an even for mechanical arm, which is nice, but I think I'm just going to put it in plasma blaster right away. You know what? That's a free jackpot. Then roll a dice, and you just toss that right in there. You're still alive, which is stunning, but you only recovered 3 HP. You're gonna do 4 damage inflicted. You're dead. You're dead, and the fight took forever, but she didn't do any damage. I mean, she literally did damage, but she did so little. I got nothing to worry about here. In my opinion, personally, I got nothing to worry about. Not against that enemy, at least. The only thing I'm worried about is dying of old age before we get to the end. Repeat next attack is very good in my mind's eye. If we can use that to repeat a double damage Ultima. I don't think we have the dice for it, though, to be honest. So a 5 works. A 3 unlocks Keyblade returns dice. I don't remember what the Keyblade does, to be honest. By the way, sorry. I'm just gonna lower my camera size. I apologize. I didn't realize it was blocking what this card does. That's just a my bad situation. Let's take the guarantee. Wow. We'll definitely roll. It is even, which is beautiful. So there's 5 damage. There's another 10 damage. So that's more like what we want to have happen. Do 3 damage, return the dice. Okay. It's not that bad. Having a little bit of shield every turn is just working gangbusters for us. So a 6, I think you just take the damage guaranteed there. I'm happy I did, honestly. You should definitely do something with this. I honestly think we'll take the shield. Wow. It's a surprise. I don't think there's literally any way to kill you. We already have 3 shield. Do we want to roll a dice? I think I'd rather do 5 damage, guaranteed. We could have healed, but I think it's very who caresable. Okay. I see. So our incentive is to kill you ASAP. You still have done very little damage to us. Oh, dude, we got it. We got it locked down. We got it for now, at least. No guarantees that it's not gonna throw a little bit of a curveball our way at some point, but for now, I think you would look at this run and you'd be like, he's got it relatively under control. And we're not even manipulating enemy dice to do it, which is kind of surprising. So honestly, I think a 3, you gotta dump it. 3's kind of like it's one of the worst rolls for us. 1 is fine here. We'll just toss it into force field. Is what it is. What do you got going on? 2 times 4 damage. We'll take 4, and then you're closing. You're definitely gonna have a good chance to get that next turn. A 2. It's a good even. Never speak of this moment again. What are you supposed to do? You just dump a 2 into mechanical arm and get like 3 damage, and you're supposed to sleep at night knowing you could have done way better. Anyway, we got the auto roll jackpot waiting for us. Auto roll will roll a 3. I think you just take it, honestly. Or 1 and a 2 is way better, actually. Let's roll another dice here. Anyway, there you go. That's 10 damage. There's another 6, and you block it off. The answer is yes. We should have taken the guaranteed 2 damage, even though 2 damage is impotent. Well, I don't know. I don't know if that's actually the right idea. You know, I'll just take a little shield. Because it depends on the odds of getting it, you know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Anyway. 1 or a 2? Oh, baby. We'll just do 5 damage. It's all over. Even if we had rolled badly there, we were likely gonna make it out pretty easily. Heat Sink is actually really nice. We like the idea of, you know, if you can toss a 6 in there, you get way more rolls. Force Field and Mechanical Arm both get way better. Unfortunately, it requires an even. And what do you take out? Probably cheat code, honestly. That's my 2 cents on the subject. What do you want here? Ultima weapon for fixed payout. That's probably the worst idea of a trade I've ever heard in Dicey Dungeons history. It's god-awful. Alright, so let's see if our new strategy works for us. Basically, if we get an even, we dump it in here. If we don't know what to do with it, we got a free roll, which is good for this and good for this. 2 is too low to really care about it, I think. 5 definitely works okay in Plasma Blaster. We can't bust. We got a 6 right out the gate. Honestly, I think we want one more dice. 6 will go here, 2 will go here, and then we'd really like to put whatever else in shield. So, okay. Well, there's 12 damage, and I honestly think I'm just gonna add 5 shield. I forget what you do. We don't need 5 shield right now, but we might if the fight goes on long enough, and it sticks around, so. Well, actually, I think we definitely needed it. It's a very good roll for you. So we're cursed, and we're blind. We don't know what this roll is. There is a way to find out. That was a 5. So we have 8 left. We don't know what it was. Let's start with most important. Having more shield. We're gonna bust. I mean, we rolled a 6 and a 5. Our target's 13. So we have to be on 12. Yes, because the 2 busted us. There's nothing else we could have done, though. 1 even is fantastic. Is what you love to see. Blindness doesn't matter. The curse kind of screwed us. So let's see. Right off the bat. That was a 5. Again. It's a perfect card or dice to put there. That was another 5. Okay. So we have 3 left. Rolled too high. Life goes on. No evens is beautiful. Thank you so much. 6. It turns out 6 is an even number. My mistake. Probability and, you know, set theory. 2 very different things in my head. That's a 3. So we have 10. That's a 4. We have 6 remaining. That's a 3. Give me the shield, obviously. So we have 3 remaining. Ah! It's a lot of evens. 5, 6, 7. Never mind. 5, 6. I think we got lucky. They could have put out way more damage if they wanted to. Needs a 5, so this is a 6. Let's reduce, because then if it's cursed, we don't mind. That didn't go so badly. We took 8 damage. I'm really glad we put up the shield, to be honest with you. I can't make... Oh, because one of these is... Yeah, I was just going to say. It looked like a little too much HP. So this is a fake mimic, basically. 6. Basically a free roll. 4. 5. You know what? Let me get a shield. At least we have a shield. 1, 2, 3. What do you got? Worm bite. Reduce health at half. That doesn't even have... Okay, so shield is irrelevant. We just need maximum damage output. It's tough because I really want to double the damage of the 6 in case we get the jackpot. But... 4, 4, 4. Yeah, that makes sense. On the bright side, at least the next one can't possibly be that bad. Obviously, we want an auto roll here. So this will give us a 4. Or a 3-1. Or a 2-2. Losing the 2 does kind of suck, but not that bad. Put the 6 in here first. That's where we made a mistake last time. Then, roll again. Lovely. 2 goes in here. 3 goes in here. Should be A-okay to make it out of this. He's not reducing our HP again. It requires 16. It's not impossible. It's unlikely, though. We really got to kill him this turn, though. Losing 20 HP is bad, but you can recover. Start right there. Second 3 is okay. That's what we want to see. Yeah, why risk it, right? If we could get the jackpot, we could heal for 3. It's not worth the risk, I think, right now. We got HP remaining. Nudge. Dice value -1. I don't see it. I don't see it. No matter what you put in here, reduce CPU counter by 7. That's fantastic. Oh my god, look at all the stuff we got in our backpack. If these counted as rolls, this would be awesome. But they don't. 9 to repeat next attack is not that bad. But I genuinely think that this reducing it by 7 should give us so many rolls. Assuming we roll an even. 2 level 5 enemies is a little scary. This guy's very traditional, though. He does a broadsword attack. You know, as long as we can put up a shield, it's not that bad. A 1 is irrelevant. If we lose it, we lose it. 3 is a little better. We can put that in Plasma Blaster. Of course, we would have rather put the 5 in there, but, you know, of course we would have. That's just such a horrible order of rolls. On the bright side, he's not doing that much damage. And we didn't get cursed. So we don't want to reduce it by 7 yet. Now we want to reduce it by 7. That's lovely. And a 6 on Ultima Weapon is great, but we might get the jackpot. You gotta use it. You don't want to lose a 6. That's 6 damage. I don't mind losing it too. Dump the 4. Having an even is really nice, but we can do better. Honestly, we might as well keep trying. We can get one more roll, unless we get a 6. And that's fine. Dude, that turned out pretty well. Now I feel like we're cooking with gas. We got 6 shield. We're going to take 3 damage, but not be cursed. Not that bad. We're probably going to need to buy HP from the shop, though. A 1? Not relevant. This is relevant, but we can lose it. Beautiful. That's what you want to see. It doesn't matter that much, actually, now that I think about it. We don't want to roll a 6, so let's just toss this in there. 1. Forget it. If we lose Plasma Blaster, who cares? 2. I think we'll cut our losses on this. I was willing to swing for the fences. I guess that wasn't really that smart of an idea. So we'll take 4 damage. This end will be cursed, which is really bad, but it's pretty bad. 3. Not that good. 2. Very good to try, but it's not so bad. Now we're talking, we're in bad territory. A 2, just take the guaranteed. This will be a great time to get that jackpot. I don't know. 8, so we're taking another 4 damage. At least we're not cursed. So a 2 is good. I think we just like this. This, we'd love to just hit the jackpot. Of course. 4. So we have lethal now, no matter what. I was going to say we might as well fish for the jackpot. I think in this case, you just go for it. But we have to heal. Or we can choose not to fight the other enemy, but that's basically a death sentence. Thank God there is healing. And then what else you got here? Short Circuit. If you roll 4 dice... do damage at a status effect. Midnight Charm for 2 6s. I don't even know if we like getting 2 6s. This will be interesting. This fight, in my opinion, determines whether or not we win or lose. You have 100 HP. You'd get an extra dice every turn. Okay, so we have to stop you from rolling 99 as quickly as possible. A 4. A 5. Well, he's not going to hit us for anything. We might as well get something out of the damage. There's a 2/3 chance. Oh, hello. There's a 2/3 chance we don't bust. If we use our auto roll, what's the benefit? Not much. We got a 1. We can stack shield, but stacking the shield is literally irrelevant. Yeah, that's a rough one. I see that there's a cat behind me. You ever fight this guy? He gets an extra dice every turn. If he does 999 damage, or if he gets 99 total sum, he kills you, more or less. Unless we can get a dodge. I don't mind losing the 1. That stuff's irrelevant to me. I don't even mind losing the 2 because we tossed it in here. Look at this. It's already crushing it. So the 4. Pretty good fit for Plasma Blaster. Not relevant. A 5. You could auto roll a 3. I'm willing to take a stab on this one, okay? Auto roll. Don't give me a 2-1. I appreciate that. Then, you're going to give me one more roll, but not yet. Might as well give me some shield. We're going to do 10 extra damage, and then one more roll. It's not an even. We lose. It starts slow, but it can get bad pretty quickly, I think. And we have no chance to get another limit break. We got to hit a natural jackpot if we want to do double damage. 1. Doesn't matter. 4 matters. But it doesn't really matter, like I was going to say, it doesn't really matter if we lose it. Although it would have been nice to put it here. I don't know, it's getting a little... I mean, with 4 dice next turn, the expected roll would be 14. So we're not quite in scary territory, but it's going to scale pretty quick. Doesn't matter that much. Now it matters. 6 should probably go in on the Ultima Weapon. A 5 is definitely Plasma Blaster. And a 4, it doesn't get any better. Okay, we got him past the halfway point. He rolled way lower than expected, but on 5 rolls, the average would be like 17. So he's getting there. I'm about half dead, statistically speaking, and he's about half dead, statistically speaking. Doesn't matter. Let me rephrase. Matters, but only a little. The jackpot's really nice, but we need... well, would you rather do 5 damage, which is a 50% chance? Or 5 damage guaranteed, or a 50% chance to do 8 damage? We would rather take the guaranteed damage at this point, I think. I think we've got him, unless he rolls huge. And this is actually a statistically slightly below average roll, I think. So he's going to be on 6 dice. You'd be looking at an average roll of 21. It would still be really nice to hurt him. I mean, the thing is... It doesn't matter that much. He could pretty easily just, you know, roll high, and then we would be totally screwed. That's always a possibility. Yo, that's enormous. Okay. That's a pretty low roll again, I think. I mean, it's 21, I think. So, now, on 7 dice, it is possible for him to roll a 34. So it would be nice to kill him this turn. But it's pretty... I'd like an even number, please. It's pretty unlikely for him to roll 34 or greater. It's unlikely enough that I would be a little mad. There's no way we could have done that once we got into this situation. Okay. So he, with 8 dice, he's going to have to get like 10. So we basically have to do 8 damage to him this turn. He's got to get 16. That's statistically extraordinarily likely. We don't have to do very much damage. 6 here helps out a lot. And 5 there makes it happen. Okay, so that was actually a really easy fight. We didn't get very lucky. I think we pretty much performed about at the level you would expect. And even maybe had some missteps and still got it done. So no. Drake, I don't remember your thing. Oh, we got to use the wooden stake to kill him. Probably put that in for the final fight. I would recommend it. Now, it's either Mechanical Arm or Plasma Blaster. I think you take Plasma Blaster out. I think Mechanical Arm is more relevant. So we need to find a way to get dice into that thing. You know, it's a great place to put our 1s and stuff for the early game. And you also suck my blood, right? I think this guy could be tough. Yeah. Well, let's start. A 3. What do you do with the 3? Not much. 1. 6. Honestly, toss that bad boy into heat sink right off the bat. Another 6. That's a beautiful setup, so we'll put that there. A 5. I think you really got to put that there for a little shielding. I think that was a pretty solid turn. That's not that bad. He didn't suck any HP because we had too much shield. But we are going to be poisoned and blinded. 6. Straight up, I don't mind it there. If we get the jackpot later, it is what it is. Man, these are some high friggin' rolls. That's a great 4. Is what it is. Remember, we got to get him low eventually, but it doesn't have to be right now. Still not going to suck any blood. He is going to inflict 3 poison, 3 blinds. Blindness is not that big of a deal. So that was a 2. We're on 13. I think we should start here, actually. Well, no, we're on... So we're on 2 of 15. I totally forgot, but I think that was a 6. So we should be on 8 of 15. It's an odd number. Just give me some shield. We're gonna bust. That's a heck of a roll, too. Sorry, he's not sucking any blood, but we are gonna be poisoned. And blinded yet again. That poison's gonna add up pretty quick if he keeps rolling so well. So this time, start here. So that was a 4. It's an odd number. That was a 1. So we're on 5. We got 10 left. We got 3 of 15. Okay. A 6. Put that right in the ultimate weapon. So we're on 9 of 15. 6 is your magic number. 3. Seems like we're not going to need the shield that much. Let's put it here. 5. I think I did the math very wrong. And we're likely to bust. A 6, of course, but we have to get wooden stake down there. There's nothing doing about that. I just thought, like, there's no way he's gonna hit us with enough to suck any blood on this turn. So it's tight. Don't get me wrong. A 5. It's not great, but you toss that in there. We're not blinded. That feels nice. Let's go back to 0 here. Another 5. It works pretty well there. 3. Still can't bust, so let's toss it there. Another 5. That's horrible. Give me a 2, please. I just want to use mechanical arm. We're rolling so many friggin' odds, dude. We are going to get 3 more poison, 3 more blind. It's dangerous because we're not... That poison's not coming... It's not going anywhere. Calculate. Okay, so... First... That was a 4, so we're on 11. We're back to 0 or 3. It's an even number, dude. Well, we don't really want to roll anymore. Let's roll and see if we hit the jackpot. If we don't, I mean, we could... Oh, thank you. We can at least put that there. We don't want to take the final 5 HP from him. We want to keep it around. Wow, we got the jackpot ourselves. That's very surprising. I thought we would keep this just in case. That's the lowest roll. Life is but a dream right now. We're not going to be blinded. We could kill him on this turn. We can definitely get close. That's the worst case scenario by far. This is what we're looking for. So this takes us back to 5. I think, yeah... The thing is, we have a guaranteed roll if we want it. I think we do want it. Auto roll me the 1, please. Thank you. This is double damage. Then hit him for 5, and then take his final 5 HP. So we got it done. I have a sneaking suspicion we will probably roll the skull, and that indeed appears to be the case. So now we're finally caught up between YouTube and Twitch with what, you know, we're at the same levels. We'll be doing Inventor Episode 2 next. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. I'm so great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.